Hi, my name is Fotabe Elmine and I am the founder and chair of the Fotabe University of Cameroon, FUNIC. I'm also the founder of the Association for the Promotion of Decent Work for Women and Girls, ASPRODEC. My interactions with employers on the one hand and job seekers on the other hand reveal that there is an important skills gap that needs to be filled in Cameroon. And this is how my desire to create the Fotabe University of Cameroon came about. Our vision is to see an African society where rare skills are found in common people and where no one leaves home because they want to seek for better opportunities someplace else. So we actually created the Fotabe University to ensure that every Cameroonian has the skill set necessary to find jobs, but not only, also the tenacity needed, the attitude to be able to create jobs for other Cameroonians. Well, it's difficult to describe my typical day at work, but basically what I do every day is to create an enabling environment for my team members to give their best. So I basically perform some administrative functions, and every day I provide direction for the incubator at FUNIC. We have an incubator that helps our young people to move their ideas from just their minds to actually seeing those ideas realized into projects that they can use to create wealth for themselves and to create jobs for other young people. So I provide leadership for our incubator. I am also very passionate about agriculture and agribusiness. So I equally provide leadership for our agricultural transformation. So I help young people to develop ideas to be able to transform agricultural produce to products that they can sell in Cameroon and beyond. So every day I have this meeting with young people. Every day I have meetings with our faculty and our staff who are involved in these two projects I just mentioned. And then I provide overall direction, not just to the board of trustees, but also to the top management of the university. Yes, I have an honors group diploma in business and administration. I equally hold an associate degree in business administration. Then I have a master's degree in human resources management from Italy. I equally hold a master's degree in marketing and communications from the Rome Business School in Italy. I hold an MBA in international business from the Rome Business School in Italy. And I am currently studying for a doctorate in business administration with specialization in strategic management from IMAS Business School in Russia. Besides that, well, I have numerous diplomas. I also held a diploma in psychology and mental health from the University of Liverpool. This diversity in my educational background has enabled me to see the needs of employers and businesses in our community, and to be able to understand how exactly to go about meeting those needs. And this is why I have designed two models, study models for Fotabe University. The first one, which is the C model, is actually aimed at helping young people to acquire the skills, the experience, and the attitude necessary to become successful entrepreneurs or entrepreneurs, as the case may be. The second, which is the motor learning model, was actually also designed to help young people who study at Fotabe University of Cameroon to understand business models that are used across Africa so that they can contextualize these business models as they set up their own business organizations even as they make meaningful contributions in the organizations where they work. Besides the challenges faced by every single African business leader, I think that the only challenge I face is that I need to work extra hard for my work to be recognized by people around me, by the parents who send their kids to study with us, by my collaborators. I have to work extra hard. I work very hard to make sure that I uphold integrity, because like you know, the standards set for women sometimes is higher, and it is a constant struggle every day to live up to the expectations that the society has for women in business. Besides that, I think that it's been very beautiful doing business in this continent. It has been very beautiful. And well, there are so many beautiful things I can say about doing business in this continent. One of them is that so many people so many times are wowed and they are awed when they see a woman doing the things that I do, and a young woman at that. so many times you see this pleasant surprise on the faces of parents and others when they walk into my office and they see a young woman sitting behind the desk. This really warms my heart and pushes me to keep moving forward, even though things sometimes are quite challenging in terms of everything that is happening in our world today. And besides that too, there are many doors that African leaders are opening up for women. This is an amazing time to be a woman in business. A woman who runs her own organization these days has so many opportunities. And this is because the society and our leaders have understood the value that women can bring to business organizations, to society in general. So there are so many opportunities for improvement. There are so many funding opportunities. There are so many learning opportunities that have been created for women, and I benefit sometimes from this too, and the recognition that I have for doing things that I'm doing, because being one of the only women in the ecosystem makes it very easy to be recognized sometimes. So yes, there are many benefits doing business these days in the African continent. So FUNIC plans right now to forge very important partnerships. Our strategic vision is actually to forge partnerships all across the African continent so that we can take our learning models beyond the territorial boundaries of Cameroon. But to start with, we want to see FUNIC expand to all the 10 regions of Cameroon within the next 4 years. We want to make sure that we can touch the lives of young Cameroonians, not just in the littoral region of Cameroon where we operate presently, or in the southwest or northwest where we've been operating for the last 4 years, but also to all the other regions, because we think that the solutions we are bringing are needed by Cameroonians across this country. So for the next couple of years, we will be working towards expanding the institution to all the regions of the country. From there, we will forge partnerships with other institutions around the continent so that we can also ensure that education made in Cameroon becomes something that Africans want to embrace. This is what is next for us. We think that there is a lot more we can bring to this continent. We think that there is a lot we can do to prepare Africans for emergence. We do not want to limit ourselves to Cameroon, so we're going to work towards expanding beyond Cameroon to the rest of Africa. This is an amazing time to be a woman in this continent. This is an amazing time to grow up as a young girl. It is true, we have many challenges as women. We have to battle with teenage pregnancies, with early marriages, with sexual violence against women. with issues like female genital mutilation. But I think that this is an exciting time to be a woman. And if there are things I have to tell every woman and every girl out there, there are three things. The first is that you should become the best version of yourself. You know, like I said earlier, the expectations that society has of us as women and girls is quite different from what they have of men. So to succeed, you must become the best version of yourself, which means that you have to learn to be the best at whatever you do. If you're an artist, you should be the best. If you are in education, you should be the best. Whatever you do, you should strive at working hard to be extremely good, that no one can ignore you. The second thing I would say is that you should shine the light on yourself. You know, as women, we have been trained to sometimes dim the light on ourselves so that we do not appear to be too much this or too much that. But I have to tell you that you must shine the light on yourself, shine the light on your abilities, shine the light on your passion. This is the only way you can take advantage of the many opportunities that are open for women out there. And finally, I want to tell every girl or every woman listening to and watching me right now to take back your dignity. Women have let themselves be rubbed in mud for so long. As women, we have accepted the lesser position so many times because we think that this is what we deserve as women. We have accepted to limit ourselves sometimes to domestic workers who are taken advantage of. Sometimes we've let ourselves be battered by men. Sometimes we have let ourselves be disrespected by society. This is not the place of the African woman. So what I have to tell you right now is that you should rise and take back your dignity. If you are a domestic worker, for example, take back your dignity by ensuring that your boundaries are respected. If you are a wife, you should rise and take back your dignity by ensuring that you're never again battered. If you are in business, you should ensure that you live by the same standards of morality like the men, and that you have the same opportunities and you take advantage of these opportunities that men have. Be the best version of yourself. Shine the light, the spotlight on your abilities and your passion. And third, take back your dignity.